Arce.
Yo 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 yo.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Tuesday.
Yes, it's Tuesday, and this morning we got a special guest co-host with us.
Man, you know what? One thing I was really looking forward to, Envy, when it came to rotating guest hosts was showcasing new voices, especially new voices who come from the world of radio.
Yes.
And this young lady, a few years ago, I was home in Charleston, South Carolina, and I heard her on the radio, and I had to reach out to her and just tell her she sounds very good. Mm-hmm. And we've been locked in ever since, so it's a pleasure to have her here this morning.
That's right, Kris Kaylin. Welcome.
Hey.
I am so excited to be here. Good morning. Good morning, USA.
Dropping the clues bombs for the 843's Kris Kaylin.
Ow, ow. The Princess of Charleston, period.
South Carolina State alumni.
Hello. What's up for SC State?
Okay.
What you saying?
I'm saying that just two South Carolina State. Well, that's the actual South Carolina State.
One and
alumni.
a half.
My mother went to South Carolina
actually,
State.
we have three.
Her mom went to South Carolina
two
State
and a
as
half.
well. That's right. I got an honorary doctorate from South Carolina State.
You paid for that.
My mother went there. She's an alumni. Okay, so that counts for something.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
I don't know what it counts for, but all right, we can go. Well, I just want to tell everybody today's going to be a warm-ass day, a hot-ass day. They're saying in Phoenix it actually beat the record. I like these little stupid cool facts, but they said it's the 17th consecutive day of over 100-degree weather in Phoenix. They said at 1 a.m. it felt like it was about 105 degrees.
I saw Las Vegas was 113 degrees yesterday. Yeah, that don't make any sense.
Phoenix was like 117.
Listen, man, climate change is real. That's all it boils down to.
On the way up here, yesterday on my flight, it was 90 degrees at 4 a.m. in Charleston.
Damn.
Yeah, it's hot.
That's crazy.
So when your intern was like, it's hot, I'm like, don't go to Charleston.
Oh, you talking about?
That's not our intern.
No, he's a
producer.
Yes, he's a producer.
He's a producer.
He's also 400 pounds, and he was in there complaining.
He's
the worst time of the year for fat people. I said, I don't feel sorry for your fatness this morning.
He said, I can't even take off my pants. It just sticks to my leg.
Bruh,
oh my goodness.
That ain't our problem.
That's definitely not our problem.
Okay. That ain't the sun's problem either.
All right.
All right. We need you for shade. Right, that's who we need you for.
Now, yesterday, if you were listening to this show, OVO Eli, who is another producer, does the cameras up here. We gave him tickets to go see Drake, and they said the Drake show was phenomenal. They said Drake actually started off the show. I figured it would be 21 Savage that started off the show, and then Drake come out later. But no, they said Drake started off the show. Did about an hour. Then 21 Savage came out, did a bunch of songs, and then they came out together. They said the show was amazing. No special guest last night, and he said New York was crazy.
I believe that is Drake.
I'm going to the show tonight, so I'm excited.
Are you going tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you going to see him tonight?
Yeah, I got popped up with some tickets. I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to go.
Okay.
Why not? I'm here for a good time.
That's
All right. Not a long time. All right.
Right.
Well, let's get the show cracking. Front page news is coming up with Tesla and Figaro. We got to talk about the Powerball, the Mega Millions. I played. Did you play last night?
I played. No, it was last night?
Yeah.
I played Saturday.
For tonight. And you play Saturday for tonight?
I bought 5 Mega Millions, 5 Powerballs on Saturday.
Let me see your ticket. Let me see your ticket.
It hit 1.0 billion, so I know I didn't win.
I mean, you ain't win the big one. Pause.
I've been playing Powerball and Mega Millions since it came to South Carolina years ago. Bro.
I know you want the big one.
I'm mad you have these. You pulled them out of your pocket.
Let me scan it right fast.
Ain't no scan nothing.
Yeah, you can scan.
Actually, I bought these on Friday.
Let me scan.
Friday, July 14th.
Let me see.
Scan what? What you doing?
I'm going to scan the barcode and see if you won.
Oh, you can do that?
Yes.
So you can find out right now.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me all the time I've been walking in the store and checking my tickets, I never had to do that?
Don't you love technology?
You ain't lying.
It tells you
the barcode.
Sorry, it's not a winning ticket.
I don't trust you. I'm still going to the store check mine.
Check this one. Sorry, not a winning ticket.
Well, I won $4 on Friday.
I won $4 last week. All right. Front page news is next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest co-host, Kris Kaylin.
Good morning. Good morning.
Salute to South Carolina. Let's get in some front page news. Tesla and Figaro. Good morning, Tez.
Good morning, DJ Envy. Good morning, Kris Kaylin. It's always good to have beauty in the building. Bring some balance around this house.
I'm in here every morning.
Good morning, Charlamagne.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm in here every morning. Beautiful. Okay, luxurious face.
The skin is glowing.
Thank you very much.
Well, let's jump right into it. Now, this morning, I had to speak to Eddie this morning, and I was a little late. And I was like, hold on, Eddie, let me check my Powerball ticket to see if I'm even coming in. Well, I'm here, so I didn't win. So let's talk about Powerball and, what's the other one? Mega Millions.
Mega Millions.
Yeah, well, let's talk about it a second. We pulled a couple of key facts, and I don't play Powerball. I guess I should. No, I've never played Powerball, but I guess I should according to this number because it looks like it is risen now to $1 billion. They say if a winner emerges from Wednesday's draw, they will have the option to choose between $1 billion payouts spread across 30 annual payments or a lump sum of $516 million, which is usually the more popular option. Now, I like looking up additional facts just to see a little bit more about it, and found out that the taxable income, I don't know how many people actually look at that, but the winnings would drop $325.6 million. But I think I would still take that. I think I would be okay with paying the taxes on that. So what are you guys going to do?
We have this
you
conversation.
Take the lump sum?
We have this conversation every time the Powerball gets to this number. I'm taking the lump sum.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it really sucks because think about it. You win $1 billion, then the payouts four and change or 5 and change in taxes. So you only really win $300 million. But I'm good with that.
You only win $300 million.
With that.
Knock it off.
First of all, you know how many bills I got? Give me the lump sum.
That's right. That's right.
And Mega Millions, by the way, is $600 million. So you could play Mega Millions or you could play what's the other one? Powerball.
I played both. I started playing Mega Millions when I moved up to New York, but I've been playing Powerball since it started in South Carolina in 2002.
What's the most you won?
$100.
I won $12 last week.
$100.
What about you?
I've never won anything, but when I get back home, I'm going to play. I'm going to dream up some numbers and then...
Nope.
Yep.
You're going to play tonight.
I'm going to play tonight.
You're going to play tonight.
In New York, so that means if I win, I got to come back up here.
You'll have the money.
You have the money.
to fly back up here.
You're right. I'm going to get a private jet to fly back.
There you go.
See?
On your way to go see Drake tonight, you go stop at a bodega, go get your tickets. And then,
I will do that.
And if you win, we all win.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute now, Envy, because when you said if you didn't say that if you won.
You ain't ask.
Oh, you know what? Next time.
What would you do with the money? I'm curious, Charlamagne, Envy. What would you got? What would you do with the money, Kris?
The same thing I'm doing now with money, investing in philanthropy, saving. I don't spend no money.
Definitely invest so I can make that money, keep repeating, and I don't have to work again. So that's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't tell not a soul. I'll keep working like I didn't win.
I don't think we can remain anonymous in New York, can we?
Really?
I put on a mask
and gloves.
I put on a cat suit or a dog suit.
You never know it's me.
I wouldn't speak. I wouldn't think about hear my name.
I'm gonna show up like one of them characters in Times Square with the Minnie Mouse head.
That's what I'm talking about. Mask on.
So you saying you wouldn't tell nobody, but there'd be noticeable differences in the way you move.
Man, listen, I said I was going to be on the Breakfast Club. People trying to send me music now. So, no.
Now let's talk about actor Hill Harper.
Yeah, he enters the Michigan 2024 Senate race. He announced he'll be running for the U.S. Senate. Now, Harper is known for his role in The Good Doctor, and he joins a field of Democrats vying to replace the retiring Democratic Representative Senator Debbie Stabenow, who is not seeking a fifth term. He's running to the left, so more of a progressive candidate to the moderate candidates in the race. Now, he launched his Believe in Better People campaign, which is centered on people. He talks a lot about his selfless service record, running a nonprofit, and his community experience. Let's take a listen to just a little bit of his campaign announcement.
Yeah, I've started a nonprofit, owned a small business in Detroit, even beat cancer. Served on President Obama's cancer panel, earned Ivy League degrees, and written best-selling books. But for me, adopting you is the greatest thing I've done in my life. You see, the world you're growing up in doesn't feel like it's getting any better. When you told me that you were afraid to go to school because of shootings, it's not freedom. Our economy works for the richest, while the most vulnerable have to work even harder than ever to keep up. That's not freedom. At the core of so much of this are too many politicians in office that don't really care about people. You see, what I learned on my grandfather's farm growing up is that when you plant something in good soil, you get something much better in return.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, I'm not mad at anybody running for office who actually cares. Hill Harper has shown over the years that he actually cares.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, the message was very powerful because I love looking at campaign messages. And this one, he was talking to his son. So it was almost like just him and his son, his son wasn't obviously in the room. But he said, hey, son, I have something to tell you. And so he goes into why he's running. He ends it saying he hopes to make his son proud. Almost kind of made me kind of tear up a little bit, Charlamagne. But it was a very powerful message. And so good luck to him. But as a side note, just wanted to say.
Who was the last colored Congress representative for Michigan?
Don't
Here
answer.
we go again.
Don't answer.
Okay, well, black. Who's the last black?
There you go. That's better.
Congress representative for Michigan.
Oh Lord, Representative John Conyers. He was the last Black African American person that served in Congress. He passed away in 2019, and this is the first time in 57 years that Michigan does not have a Black Democratic representative in Congress. And I worked a consultant on a couple of races in Michigan. And I did want to say this, although they do not have Black representation, Representative Rashida Tlaib represents Detroit. And I just want to say whoever runs against her really has to run. It's not going to be just about, who's Black and who's white and who's because she really does run a very, very strong ground campaign. So this is going to be, and she just got reelected, by the way. He's not running against her. I just wanted to point out that the current representatives that actually represent Detroit, which is over 70% Black, they really have, worked that ground. At least Rashida have. I've seen that up close.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Tez, we'll see you in a little bit.
Absolutely.
All right. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Again, 800-585-1051. Call us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Ray.
Yo, Charlamagne, Envy, what up? Are we live?
This is your time to get it off your chest.
I got an indoor pool, an outdoor pool.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
We can get on the phone right now. He'll tell you what it is.
We live.
Hello. Who's this?
Envy!
Who's this? What's your name?
My name's Trav. How are you guys?
Hey, what's up? We just messing with you. Happy birthday, Trav. Today's Trav's birthday, man.
Hey, happy born day, Trav. Who blowing out your
That's
candle?
right. Got one of the clues bonds for me, baby. It's my birthday.
Who blowing out your candle, Trav? Who candle you blowing out?
You?
No.
Yeah.
well, Charlamagne, I thought you said that we going out later.
You need to stop, bro. I don't know why you do this. I'm a married man.
But no, today's my birthday, y'all.
What you doing?
July 18th.
What you doing for your birthday?
In the building. That's when they call up and say, you know what I mean? Hey, it's my birthday today, baby. Got one of the clues bonds for me.
What are you doing for your birthday?
Not a damn thing.
He wants a glue bomb.
Like literally, about to clock in to work in the next 2 hours, and then I'm gonna get off and go to the gym, and I'm gonna come home, and yeah, it's one of those type of birthdays.
Nothing. You say nothing. Nothing. No, you could have just said nothing,
That's the
Trav.
plan today. You're right.
All right, well, say
all
hello
good.
to Kris Kaylin. She's co-hosting with us.
What's up, Trav?
Who?
Kris
Oh,
Kaylin.
this is my South Carolina girl.
Hey, boo.
What's up, boo?
Nothing much. I saw you on last week.
Thank you. No, Kris, I want to thank you because she has this amazing thing that she does out there in South Carolina where she plays local artist music, and then she reviews it, and then she did my song, and she actually gave me a 5 out of 5. So
Yes.
I appreciate you, Kris.
You're welcome.
What
You're
song
welcome.
you played, Kris, from Trav?
I can't tell you the name of the song, but it was actually about. I didn't even know it was Trav who sent it in, so that's how you know I wasn't biased.
What song was
Yeah,
it,
she didn't
Trav?
know it was me. She was like, yo, this is so dope. And I was like, I appreciate it. That's me. She was like, what?
Trav is a very good songwriter, man.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time for Trav to get his break.
And what he's talking about is a live music review, so make sure I check that out. Artist Development 843 and the Welcome to Charleston playlist. Yeah.
You sit there, you're going to give out that email today, and you're going to have 1 million.
Good luck. Hello, who's this?
Good morning, Envy.
Good morning.
This is Obioma. Good morning, Charlamagne.
Peace, Queen. How are you?
Hey, Obioma.
I called last Thursday and I spoke to you guys. And Charlamagne, you didn't donate to Watch Her Win New York.
Watch Her Win?
Yes, it was my nonprofit organization.
Where do I go to donate?
I told you. So I'm like a big, like I don't do Cash App or anything. So you have to go to the website to click on the donate link.
WatchHerWinNewYork.org?
Yes.
Well, I don't remember this.
Yeah, remember she called last week and
That's okay.
she said that she
You
supported
gotta-
HBCUs and I told her about the classic. She said she knew about it already, and then you
got
said you was going to donate to her.
I'm going to donate right now. Connecting the community to opportunities. I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So Envy also, nobody ever got back to me from the team, but I would like to say after I called last Thursday, I got a few calls of some companies that want to work with me to try to donate some tickets to the organization so I can do a tailgating. But also my daughter is project managing ancillary events.
Okay.
So I'd love to get involved. with you and your team follow up with me so I can connect you.
I will today. So the person that actually does it, his name is Albert. He runs the whole HBCU Classic. I'll put you in touch with him. And the Classic is September 16th in MetLife. We're trying to bring all the HBCU alum together that's, in this area. We don't have really many classics or many things. There's no real HBCUs in the area, so we can't do homecoming. So we're trying to create something every year where all the HBCUs in the area can come on down. This year's Morgan State versus Albany State versus two Georgia schools, but it's more than just a game. It's the band performing. We're doing step shows. They're doing career fairs. They're doing so many different things, day parties, night parties. We're just trying to create a vibe for all the HBCU alum and people that's never been to a HBCU that wants to experience it. If you want more information, just Google HBCU NY Classic, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's the first year I've been involved with it. I'm super duper excited because usually I gotta fly to Alabama or fly to Florida to go to a classic. So I'm super duper excited. They said they got your number, but I'll definitely have my assistant call you today.
Please.
Is this tax deductible when I donate to Watch Her Win New York?
It is a 501c3 nonprofit, Mr. Charlamagne.
It says, tell us how you heard of us. You want me to say you?
It's me. That's my organization. I'm a CEO and founder.
Okay, tell us how you heard of us. Got shook down on the radio. Bye. How I spell your name? How I spell it?
It's OBIOMA.
OBIMA. Okay, got shook down.
Thank you, Mama. I'll have my assistant call you later.
By OB.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. If you don't ask, the answer is no.
That is a fact.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest.
Keep calling.
800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Yeah, hello. Peace and blessings. Good morning.
Sean Stone. What's up, bro?
Hey, I'm good, man. Good morning, man. How you doing, Heavy?
I'm good, brother.
How you doing, Charlamagne?
Peace, King. How are you?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing, Black Queen?
Good morning. How are you?
That's Chris Kaylin.
It's Chris Kaylin.
843 zone.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris Kaylin. I like your voice, girl.
Thank you. What's up, Sean?
Hey, Charlamagne. Charlamagne, I want to give a shout out to your bottom bitch, man. I heard it's his birthday.
Don't be projecting. Don't.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Trav.
Don't project.
He is on your neck.
That's your bottom B. Don't project that.
Nah, never.
So Sean, he just called and said he ain't got no plans tonight. You should really reach out to that brother.
Nah, brother. He's not my type. And plus, I don't go for men, man. I like women, man. I've been told y'all that.
My type. I was like, wait. I was like, pause.
He's not my type. I don't go for men. What?
Just say I don't go for men.
Man, I love women. I've always loved women. I've never seen a dude, Charlamagne, and my penis got hard.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's too
We
much.
ain't ask you all that, bro.
That's too
I don't know
much.
why. I don't understand why you volunteering this information.
I didn't ask.
Like, this makes no sense.
I'm real because you
6:21
guys
a.m.
always trying to kick some gay shit to me.
You called up here. Nothing this morning.
You called up here wishing him a happy birthday. We didn't say anything.
Nothing at all.
I was just messing around with Trav, man. But I really want to thank
We know you messing around with Trav.
That's what we've been trying to tell people.
Stop. Stop. I want to talk about the black woman that got arrested in Dubai, though, man.
Well, I'm going to talk about it in the rumors. I'm going to pull it up in the rumors. I heard that story. She raised her voice and they locked up for a couple of months. I'm going to get all the details. And
I'm saying,
we're going to do it in the first rumors.
That me in the supermarket before, you know what I mean? So black women, please, when you go to Dubai, don't be screaming, you know what I mean? It's crazy out there, man. Learn the laws.
Hey, I would like the record to show that I agree with everything Sean Stone just said, but I want the record to show Watch Her Win New York. You have to make a monthly donation of $1. It won't let me do anything else. It won't let me move on until I click this box that says make this a monthly donation, which is $1 a month.
Oh, she's shaking you down.
She shook you down.
She shook you down.
Definitely shook me down. Okay?
And once you put your card in, it's going to auto-draft.
Don't do it.
Every time. And she's going to call back tomorrow.
She will. Look at him thinking about it.
Don't say him now.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. When we come back, in the rumors, we got to talk fabulous. Women one-dimensional when it comes to rap. We'll discuss. And also, Sean Stone talked about this case I've been reading about this young lady who got locked up in Dubai, allegedly for raising her voice. She's been locked up over 2 months already. We'll give you the updates when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest co-host, Kris, Kaylin, joining us this morning.
Good morning. What's up? The Princess of Charleston tuning in.
All right. Well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk about this young lady that was arrested in Dubai.
Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. On the Breakfast Club.
Now, we got to talk about this young lady named Tiana Young Allen. She was detained out in Dubai. She was taking a vacay over there, and she was charged with screaming in public.
The trip turned terrifying for Tiana Young Allen when her mom says she was a passenger in a friend's rental car and they got into an accident there in Dubai. Tina Baxter says when her daughter went to the company to retrieve her ID, credit card, and other items left in the rental, Baxter says it did not go well.
She found out that she could only receive those items if she paid an undisclosed amount of money. She dealt with a very aggressive individual, a young man there who was screaming at her.
Baxter says her 29-year-old daughter ultimately yelled back at the rental car agent, she says, resulting in her being charged for screaming there in Dubai. Her passport has been taken, and her mom says she's been placed under a travel ban pending the outcome of the investigation.
I've never been to Dubai, but I know I don't plan to play in Dubai at all. Because I remember, what was the DJ name who got arrested for Future?
Future,
that spawned the 56
Esco.
Esco. I said Eskimo.
Esco.
South of Esco.
And, Steve Harvey goes to Dubai a lot, and he says it all the time. Don't y'all play it when y'all come out here now.
No, I've been to Dubai several times, and I actually took the whole family out to Dubai. But yeah, it's one of those places where you don't play. They don't play drugs. So if you have your edibles or your marijuana, you're going to jail.
No, Steve Harvey told me. He told me you will disappear.
No, you will.
You come out here with drugs, you will disappear.
They're a bunch of Judge Judys in Dubai. They don't play.
Yeah, they don't play. They have their own rules, their own regulations. So when you go to other places, other countries, you have to know the laws. It's sad though, because nobody should be arrested for raising her voice. You know what I mean?
That's insane.
She's been locked up for what, 2 months now, almost 3 months,
crazy.
which is insane.
I'm sure it's because she's a woman though.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, well, that's what they said, because a woman raised their voice.
So did they give her a release date or anything, or
the family's trying to get as much information as possible? I don't think they're really giving out any information at this time,
well,
which
free
is very
her.
sad. All right, now we got to jump to Fabulous.
Definitely free her. That is somebody you can say free.
Yes. Right, free her.
That's right. A lot of people we yell free for, I'm not too sure if they should be free or not. But that's somebody I can say that seems very unjust.
And the mom said that the gentleman allegedly raised his voice, so she was matching his energy. But I guess over there, if a woman raises her voice in public, she can go to jail, which is very sad. Now, Fabulous, people have been talking about something that Fabulous posted yesterday. Fab said, I love hearing of female rappers talking some real ish. Women are so strong, have so many stories and perspectives that we need to hear in pure form. No disrespect to any female rappers out there, but I think there's only one style of female rap / hip hop being promoted, programmed, and looked as successful now.
I so disagree with that. Well, I mean, I disagree with the point that he's trying to make, saying it's only one that's popular, because you have artists like Rhapsody and she's amazing, but y'all, then people they're not saying turn this up in the club, but if you play like JT just dropped a new song, that's going up. So I'm like, is he listening to those songs?
I think he meant being promoted like on these services, on radio and everything else, because if you look at the top 4 songs that are female rappers, what songs are there? Is Lotto. We're talking about rappers.
But Lotto and Cardi, they just rapping on that record. They rip me out the plastic. They just snapping. They, you know.
And what else? What other songs? Glorilla.
Glorilla just snapping on her new record.
And what else? Sexy Red.
That's definitely Booty Hole Boss. Those are Booty Hole Boss. Those are definitely Booty Hole Boss.
Anyone else you could think of that's popular? And Ice Spice.
Ice Spice got Booty Hole Boss too. I don't know if people are being programmed to do this. I don't think ladies are being programmed to do this kind of music as much as folks are seeing what's working, and they're doing that.
Because the formula's not messed up.
I don't think he's saying they're being programmed. I think they're saying that the labels are picking those songs and pushing those songs. I don't know.
Because they see that's what's working.
Yeah, because they see that's what's working. That's what people are listening to. That's what's streaming. Because that's what they follow. They follow the algorithms.
But you have women that can do both. Like, for example, Ken the Man. Like, I heard her before, and when I heard her, to me, she had those kind of booty hole bars where it was just all about, sex and stuff. But then I heard her on the new...
What's a booty hole bar, bro?
When you just rapping about your booty hole.
There's only one person that rapped around their booty hole.
But to Fabulous's point, a lot of them do be sounding like they rapping about their booty hole.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is I heard her on the new Humble Souls mixtape that Emery Jones did with Clue, and she got a song with Rhapsody called Love Answers, and she's snapping. Like snapping. Dropping them Clue's mom to Kinder Man. I was like, damn, I never heard her rap like that. And to Chris's point, I've been saying for the last 4 or 5 years, my favorite rapper, period, male or female, is Rhapsody. Not counting the young legends like the Kendricks and the Nipseys, God bless the dead, but Rhapsody is definitely not one-dimensional. And I think a lot of those women aren't one-dimensional. I just think that those are the songs that they present to radio and streaming services, because those are the songs that work.
It's selling. Like, you're not going to mess up your coins.
Yeah, and lastly, people have been criticizing Drake for the last couple of years, actually, and Elliot Wilson has said something yesterday that went kind of viral. He calls out Drake for only doing interviews outside of our culture. Now, this is after Drake sat down with TikTok star Bobby Alfoff. I believe that's her name. That's the young white girl that she was in the bed talking to Drake. And then she also did an interview with Funny Marco. She has a podcast. It's called The Really Good Podcast. And he's saying that Drake doesn't really tap into our culture when it comes to those things, when it comes to these interviews.
I disagree with that. I don't agree with that. I think Drake does a good job of doing both. Like, he did the interview with the TikTok star, but he also did a sit down with Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty not culture. You know what I mean? Before that, the last conversation he had was with Rap Radar. Like, Drake don't do a lot of conversations, period. But when he does, it seems like he's doing them on, on platforms that he feels comfortable with. Like Lil Yachty's not culture.
Definitely culture.
Well, and then he said this. He said, moment of clarity. No disrespect to Little Boat. Yachty's convo with the boy was comfy and had some cool moments. I was more so clowning the comedy shenanigans with outsiders to our culture. It would be great to hear Drake speak to us again, even if it ain't me.
Yeah, but think about how big Drake is. Drake isn't just the artist that caters to one culture. Like, if you go to you're going to Drake's show tonight, right? Last Drake show I went to was when he was with Future. I've never seen a more diverse audience than that.
Very
ever
diverse
in my life.
So is he saying that Drake doesn't talk about black topics, or he just doesn't do things on black platforms?
I guess he's saying black platforms.
Okay.
But I will say this too.
He's also biracial.
Right.
So his white side got to go talk to the TikTok star.
But I also feel like, when an artist gets to a certain level, they don't want to deal with the BS no more.
Yeah.
We see it all the times when an artist gets to a certain level, and honestly, they can put out what they want to put out, how they want to put out. When's the last time you heard Beyonce do an interview?
Never.
Okay.
Right. Well, she has, but it's been a long time.
Even with Jay. Jay decides what platforms he wants to do. Rihanna decides what platform she wants to do.
I'm not mad at it. And Drake told us a long time ago he wasn't going to be doing interviews. You know what I mean? And the first time he did pop up with a conversation, it was with Rap Radar.
Right.
So then he turned around, and a couple years later, he sits down with Lil Yachty, and now he sat down with the TikTok stuff.
Yeah. Same thing with Diddy. Diddy only does what he wants to do. Snoop only does what he wants to do. Remember, Meek Mill came up here. He said he ain't doing no more interviews.
I can't put Diddy and Snoop them in that category. Diddy and Snoop definitely talk to everybody. I can't put them in that category.
Not really Diddy.
I'm talking about
Snoop
the people
does.
who don't necessarily have conversations publicly a lot. Drake is one of those people.
All right. Well, that is.
But I did watch some of that TikTok interview, and it was weird that why are you sitting with somebody who don't even know your music? It seems like.
But that's
she
more.
looks so uninterested.
That's more of a. It's like a comedy thing.
That's
It's
what I thought.
It's more comedy.
I thought it was a sketch.
Yeah, I don't think anybody thought it was serious. It's more comedy, like that sarcasm comedy type of ish. All right, well, that is your rumor report. Now, we got front page news coming up, but also we want to talk about this topic, so we want to get the phone lines going. 800-585-1051. We were asking, how long into dating someone before you post them on social media? Now, Kaylin's up here. She's our co-host. She says she ain't never posting y'all on her social media, and we'll discuss. So we want to hear from you women. 800-585-1051. Fellas too, how long into dating someone before you post them on social media? Let's have this conversation. Front page news is next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
When it's time to get with someone special, the best way to do it is with Magnum large size condoms. That gold foil wrapper is a badge of honor, and it means you're protected. And you take care of things with comfort. Accept no substitutes. Bring the pleasure with the gold standard. Magnum, large size condoms.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got our guest co-host Kris Kaylin in the building.
Good morning, good morning.
And let's get in some front page news. What up, Tez?
What up, DJ Envy and beautiful Kris and Charlamagne, the handsome Charlamagne the God. My
Thank
apologies.
you very much.
You was right with pretty. Now let's jump right into it. Let's talk about this 93-year-old Hilton Head Island woman who was in a legal battle over the family's island. What happened with this situation?
Yeah, 93-year-old Josephine Wright acquired the deed to her land in 2012 after her husband died in 1998. Now, Wright's beloved land is at the center of a legal battle with a property developer named Bailey Point. And so Bailey Point is they're looking to develop a residential development right next door to her. They've offered her $30,000 and she declined. Let's listen to a little bit of what she had to say and we'll talk more about it on the other side.
We want to keep our property within the family and not try to be harassed to sell it.
I can guarantee you she never thought that at 93 years old she'd be in a legal fight.
No, I didn't. What I want them to do is just leave me alone.
So they're trying to bully her into selling this property?
Yeah, absolutely. And my grandmother is 93 years old, by the way. And the last thing, you want somebody to do, like she mentioned, is to be in a legal battle. Shout out to the good brother Bakari Sellers for helping her. It appears he's helping her with this case. They filed a lawsuit against her in 2023, claiming that her satellite dish, shed and screened-in porch was causing delays with the new construction next door. She also filed a counterclaim accusing the developer of trashing her property and putting dirt and debris on her land. So they've been going back and forth, and we're just asking leave this lady alone, and let her keep her property and not try to force her into selling it for $30,000.
It's been going on for a while, right, Kris?
Yeah, it's been going on for a minute. And because she's 93, they just think they can take advantage of her. Like, she's not in her right mind, but she is in her right mind. Like, she's not missing anything. But I mean, it's so much development happening in Charleston and just South Carolina, period. But yeah.
And that land is worth way more than $30,000.
Way more than $30,000.
Like I'm from Mons Corner, South Carolina. There's land in Mons Corner that ranges from $50,000 an acre to $655,000 an acre. So I know that property out there in Hilton Head got to be worth.
What they're going to put on there is going to be a multi-million-dollar whatever, and they want to give that lady $30,000. Like, what is that?
So question.
But her point is, she said on the audio, she wants to keep it in the family. So for everybody, remember we talked about it before with my grandmother's property that I took over. It was really about keeping it in the family, not necessarily about the price. But yes, it is insulting to offer such a low price. But she was very clear this is something they want to keep. Some people just like to keep the land, over the money, and that's what it appears.
Yeah, and it's heirs property.
Yeah. I think being raising awareness to this situation is going to cause these people to do the right thing, which is probably just
leave her alone.
Either leave her alone or lease the land, maybe.
But no, she wants to give it to her family. And I was going to ask, as long as she's updated on her taxes and her payments, they can't take it. But I was going to say, does she have a GoFundMe? Because what I'm sure they'll try to do is they'll try to dry her out in court. Keep her in court where she can't afford to pay her attorneys every time, and that's a way that they can possibly try. So I just want to know if she has a GoFundMe where we could donate to make sure that she can afford an attorney.
I didn't see a GoFundMe, but I would assume with Bakari Sellers and maybe Charlamagne can reach out to his good brother and find out. I would assume if Bakari Sellers is on this case, it's probably something that they're doing without. I don't want to say they're not charging her or something like that, but I would assume if he's stepping in to help, he's not the type that I would assume would run her dry. What do you think, Charlamagne, your good brother Bakari Sellers? You go on the record. Is he charging this lady or what?
If I know Bakari, like I think I know Bakari, he's probably doing it pro bono.
Right.
But I'm gonna ask him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So good luck to that woman, and keep us updated, because if we need to talk about it some more, or even lend a helping hand, we definitely can. Now, let's talk about this United flight emergency evacuation.
Yeah, that's right. United Airlines. You never hear about this with Southwest. So I wanted to make sure we brought this on up about.
Because on Southwest, they just make you jump out with a parachute. That's why. That's why.
I flew United and I was so upset with them. You gotta pay for everything.
Not like Southwest. Southwest is a game of musical chairs.
I know that my flights are never delayed. You guys were the only two in the building that had flights delayed last month. But anyway, United Airlines plane lost its emergency evacuation slide mid-air on Monday. It ended up in the backyard of a home near Chicago's International Airport. The witness said that his father-in-law and son were inside playing in their home. They heard a big boom in the backyard, and then they went outside and saw this huge slide. They said that they dragged it from the backyard to the front of the home. He said it is as large as a small car. And so the maintenance workers, this is what the trip was to me, they didn't even know that the slide fell until it got back to the airport. And then they contacted the FAA, and they're trying to figure out, what's going on. And as a side note, in 2019, Delta, Envy, also, lost a slide as well.
Damn.
Imagine praying for your kids to have some new toys and you can't afford them, and then all of a sudden the slide just fall from the sky.
I'm not gonna drag it out the front. I'm gonna use it. We almost sliding now. Damn it, man.
So Delta, you heard that, Envy. You always said as a what do you call? What are you at with Delta?
I'm a million miler at Delta.
I'm silver.
I'm a million miler.
Well, your slide fell out, so I hope you guys get a slide. That's just a trip. Don't you think they would have been notified of it, or a beep or something would have went off saying, "Hey, we don't have a slide"? That's what I thought.
I know one thing. One of them people in that backyard should have fell out and been under that slide when the police came.
I know that's right.
Climbed up under that slide. What?
$1 billion, please.
What?
All right. And they did say it damaged the roof, so I'm sure there'll be some type of.
We need more than that.
But you're right. They should have fell under the slide. My neck and my back.
If those people was African American, we was gonna be out there with a neck brace on.
You already know.
And a wheelchair.
Then I ain't mad at it. All right. Well, that is front page news. Teslin Figaro, thank you for joining us this morning.
Absolutely.
And listen, make sure you subscribe to the Straight Shot No Chaser podcast hosted by Teslin Figaro on the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network. And make sure you follow Teslin Figaro on all socials, okay?
All right.
She
Now,
likes to argue, so you can go back and forth with her on
all day long
on social media all day.
All right. Now, when we come back, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. All right. If you're dating a man, or fellas, if you're dating a girl, do you post him, or will you post him, or will you never post him? Now, Kris Kaylin is here. She's our guest co-host, and she says she ain't never posted no Nick on her
Never
social media.
again.
Wow, what happened?
First of all, I don't know that man, but anyway, I'm just not doing that. If it doesn't work out or whatever the case is, I'm just like, nowadays, dating, I'm just really cautious of like people. So I will say I'm dating a year before I say this is official. But I don't know. And then I will say people want what you got. People like your leftovers.
That's true.
Is it a shame thing too? Like, 'cause like, you know, if you all booed up on social media,
absolutely.
and then after it don't work out, you know what I mean?
You gotta take those pictures down.
Hey, but you know what's crazy? On the iPhone, like the memories pop. But yeah, so just seeing those, but no, I'm taking it off my social media because I don't want to see the memories. I mean, they could have been good ones, but we're not there anymore.
All right, well, let's talk about it. 800-585-1051. How long into dating someone before you post them on your social media? That is the question. Let's discuss. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Pull out your phone. Call in right now.
Call me.
Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic. Break it down. 800-585-1051. The Breakfast Club. It's topic time.
Pick up the phone, baby.
Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Talk about it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We have a special guest host this morning, Kris Kaylin from South Carolina.
Good morning.
Now, if you're just joining us, we're asking 800-585-1051. How long until you can post your boo, your bae on social media? All right, that is the question. And Kris, you said we checked your social media. We don't see no pictures of no boo, no bae, nothing.
No, you will not. Only thing you're going to see is my man and my dog. Not my man, my daddy and my dog.
Your daddy and your dog. Jesus Christ. All right, so we're asking how long until you can post your bae or your boo?
Listen, I am dating for a year. I realize you don't know somebody until you date them for a full year. And then after that, but honestly, like, I'm not posting no man until you propose to me. Then I know it's
Proposal?
real. Yes.
That could take 3 years.
Well, we'll wait 3 years until he shows up.
Jesus
I
Christ.
actually think you should go a step farther and say not even proposal. Maybe you might propose when he proposes to you, but the marriage.
Even with Issa Rae, she popped up and she still didn't confirm. She was like, me and my friends showed up, wore a white dress. All my friends had on the same bridesmaid dress. Like, she never confirmed. She just posted that she was married. We still don't know who her man is.
That's real.
So I want to be like Issa.
So what? So let's say you've been dating this guy for 2-3 years. Y'all go on vacation and you gonna crop him out?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I don't see the problem with that though, because when things don't work out, you know what I'm saying? Now you feel like you got egg on your face because you done blew this man up and got this man all over your
Literally.
social.
And at this point, I mean, let's be real. I feel like if you're a public figure and you're doing things like that, like, you just don't want to give someone that much clout off of you. And that may sound really bad and really shady, but it's just kind of like where I'm at right now. If I'm dating someone, like, one, I feel like you should have more going on than me. So that's the first thing. But it's just kind of like, okay, if I post you, whatever business you have going on, like, I've had a thing of talking to guys and they'll be like, oh, well, my business is this. Could you share it for me?
Ooh.
I don't like that. So
you feel like they're using you.
Yeah, like, don't use me for my followers and like the access I have.
But if you do post that gentleman, you could also find out information that you might not know.
That's true. And it's a double.
You know what I mean?
That man family pop up.
Right.
His wife be like, really?
Man, it's a lot of married men who are real friendly.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go to the phone lines. We got Mary on the line. Mary, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, Mary. Now, how long till you post your booyah bae?
I don't believe that he should be posted unless he's my husband.
Come on, Mary.
I agree with Mary.
Listen, go a step further. If I start dating someone who's on my social media, they are coming off.
If you start dating somebody who does what?
If they're already on my social media, if they were already friends, and we start dating,
she's taking them off.
They're now off of my social media.
Oh, you're going to unfollow them?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And that's on Mary had a little land.
I can't control social media. I can't control nobody else's comments on my posts. I can't control nothing else. And sometimes you might post memes and stuff, and then it'll be like, oh, that's how you feel? Like, no.
Right.
I liked it. Like, I don't need to be getting phone calls about what I posted. They thinking I'm making subliminals against them.
That's
like,
facts.
I just can't deal with it. So.
Okay.
A hit dog will holler, boy.
Yes, they
You
will.
know what that mean about you.
Hello, who's this?
Hello, this is Lauren.
Hey, Lauren, good morning. How long until you can post your booyah bae on social?
I'll say 6 months, but also I say not until you married. Just in case.
Now you got to make come on now. You got to make up your mind.
That's a gap. 6 months to marry?
Yes, exactly.
Listen, just in case, if it don't work out, and then you like, oh, isn't that your man over there with that girl in the bar? You know, just to avoid public embarrassment.
Okay.
But, yeah, like Cardi B said, don't post them until you got a ring on the finger.
Post them Cardi. Okay.
I agree.
Hello, who's this?
Tashika.
Hey, Tashika.
Hey, I'm with her. If I don't have a ring, you ain't going on the gram. It's not happening.
Oh, you quoting Cardi too?
I definitely am. Because it's true. Until we're married, I'm still single.
Okay.
That's a great way to look at it, man.
What's that?
Because I feel like until a person makes a commitment to you, you shouldn't make a commitment to them.
Absolutely not. And I just feel like now with social media, it's just kind of like that is a thing. It's just kind of like permanent. Granted, you can delete it, but it's just kind of like, you know, when someone posts it's like, oh, you did a pop out, or what they call it, the reveal, the grand reveal of your boo. And I'm just like, yeah, no.
But you know, you also live life, and there's so many things and experiences that you take in, right, that you want to post on social media, whether you're traveling or you're enjoying something. And a lot of times that might be with your boo or your bae.
And guess what? He can take my picture when I post. And I'll even do you one better. You know when the Instagram, when you like reach in the hand, I will let his hand be in the picture.
Damn it, man.
Because it's just kind of like, okay, say this man is treating me well, taking me out. Just as a woman, like, they're going to click on that man's page and be like, ooh, he fine. Let me like his pictures. Let me go in his DMs. And women are just like that. So you cannot have what I have. If you want to, I will punch you in the back of your head.
And Chris said something that was true too, man.
What?
You don't know what these men actually want for you. If I was a woman, I would be leery of any man who constantly want to be up in the pictures.
You close.
Right.
Why you want to pop up in all these pictures all the time? Why you want to just put your head in, you know, when I'm posting my selfies? Why you want me to tag you?
But this is my thing, right? Let's say you never been to Dubai. I take you to Dubai. I save and I take you to Dubai, right? We on a beach in Dubai, or we at the mall and we skiing, or we shopping. You can't even say thank you, daddy, and post a picture of me.
No.
I'll thank you in the caption, but no, you hand, feet, that's it, Envy.
That's right. And most of these women ain't gonna post these old white men that be taking them to places like Dubai anyway. Y'all ashamed of them old sugar daddies, them old Caucasian sugar daddies y'all got.
800-585-1051. How long into dating someone before you post them on social media? Let's discuss. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, Kris Kaylin is joining us. She's from South Carolina. She's our guest co-host. And we're asking how long until you can post somebody on social media. So your boo, your bae. That is the question. Kris Kaylin said she ain't posting y'all till she get a ring.
Exactly. Only man you will see on my page right now, if y'all go, is my daddy and my dog.
Charlamagne, are you posting your daddy and your dog?
No. No. I don't do that now and I'm married. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I don't showcase my family in that way.
And things that you love and you want to keep close to you.
That's right.
Because people evil, man.
That's right.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, what up? It's your boy Dingo. What's going on, baby? What's up?
What up, Dingo?
Dingo, what's up?
Hey, how you doing? Wait, I'm sorry. Who's the guest host today?
Kris Kaylin from Charleston, South Carolina. What's T-Boo?
Kris Taylor. How you doing? You have a real lovely voice. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
That's that Geechee energy. You gonna respect that Geechee, Dingo.
That's what I'm talking about. I like it. Okay, I'm going to have to go down to the South real quick.
Okay, go ahead. Follow me on Instagram. Let me see something real quick.
Woo!
Oh, hey, look.
Put that pressure on you, Dingo.
I'm going to put it on there. No, I ain't scared. Mr. Dingo, D-N-G-O. So, Mr. D-N-G-O. Go ahead and look me up, mama.
All right, I'll do that.
So now we're talking about how long until you can post somebody on social media.
Oh, no, that's not happening. Not at all. I actually lost relationships because of this. Because I am a firm believer in not posting. People be putting all that bad juju out there. They be wanting what you got. I don't like my business out there in the street. So I would like to keep my stuff under wraps. And then also, just in case something happens, I don't really got to worry about the whole taking down pictures and, hey, what happened and all the homies. Because, I'm good.
So,
I
Dingo.
like my stuff private. Yeah.
Say you reach out to Kris Kaylin, she gives you a shot. Y'all start dating 3-4 months in. You ain't going to post it like, yeah, that's my bae?
No, not at all, because I want it to actually work. Okay. So, once we get, married, then I'm comfortable enough to post you. And then when we get the tattoos and all that, that's like 30 years down. That means I know you ain't going nowhere.
The tattoos.
Not the matching tattoos.
Hold on, that's a great point we ain't brought up. Kris, if you dating a guy and the guy wants to post you, do you let him? Because if you're not posting him, but he wants to post you, do you let him?
He can post me. That's fine. I mean, but I'm not posting you. If you want to post me, that's fine. But I just don't want you to feel away because I'm not going to post
Feels
you.
like you got some criminal activity out there. You don't want to be a nobody. You want to be online. You like a spy or something. Don't post me. I have no social security number. Nothing.
Listen, no, he can post me because cool. But I'm not posting you.
Can he post you with the hashtag bae, mine, wifey?
Ugh.
Jesus Christ.
Kris got hoes. I'm sorry, mama.
Jesus Christ. Troy.
She listens to my podcast. She shouldn't, though.
Troy.
What's up?
What's up, bro? We're talking about posting your girl. You post your girl? Talk to us.
So I'm actually getting ready to post her this week because I'm flying her out to Puerto Rico for her birthday. And we've been talking about this our whole relationship.
What, posting each other?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question. You said flying her up from Puerto Rico. I know a lot of people do this. She speaks English and you know her, right?
Yeah, I've been knowing her for 14 years.
Okay, all right, cool.
Wait, she lives in Puerto Rico?
No, she lives here.
Oh, y'all flying out to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Oh, birthday trip.
Okay, all right.
Cute.
So you about to post her. She doesn't want you to post her?
Well, she was reluctant about it because it's my reputation in our city. But I done passed the sniff test, so she know I'm legit.
What, you got a reputation for being musty, but she smelled you and you don't stink?
No.
What you mean? What you talking about?
Are you community peen?
I have, yeah.
No, see.
Damn it.
See? Yeah.
You trying to lie? Yeah.
I was a whore.
You was a whore? How long y'all been together?
Huh?
How long y'all been together?
Since March.
Oh, that man ain't changed. I'm sorry, sir. You could be working on yourself, though. I'm sorry.
I mean, I got a divorce, and I was single for over a year and a half, so I've healed.
Wait, you're divorced?
Yeah.
And you've been single for a year. And how long were you married?
For 4 years.
Sir, I think you need to heal some more. Are you healing?
Every relationship is different, though.
Are you healing or are you hoeing?
I'm healed. I have a good relationship with my ex. We co-parent. I don't care what she got going on. I don't stalk her Facebook, her Instagram.
I hear holing. I think he's holing. He's in between holing and healing. That's what I hear.
But have fun.
Sorry, Troy.
At the end of the day, I love her.
I don't believe you. I think you should let that woman trust her instincts. A woman's instincts are never really wrong. She don't want to be posted. She don't want to be posted. You should
she
just go
wants
to Puerto
to.
Rico.
You know why? She wants the trip, and the trip includes being posted. But she gonna tell them to archive that picture later.
Damn it, man. Mona.
Archive that.
Good morning.
Hey, Mona. Now you posting your boo, your bae on social media?
I am not no more. I actually recently just went through this. Hi, Breakfast Club Festival. Good morning. I'm a big fan.
Good morning.
Good. I'm so surprised I got through.
I feel like we re-triggering some trauma inside.
I know,
She's how Laura said.
You hear
I am here for you, girl.
All right, so let me tell you guys. I dated a guy. We were just dating for a year. And then after a year, we quote official. He posted me first, and that's why I felt like kind of obligated because I didn't want to not post him. And at that time, it was good. So, all right, I posted him. Now, we had a whole full-blown relationship. I was going to say full-blown. We all over social media. Everybody rooting for us. They happy. All kind of good. If this man is cheating on me
I don't know, your
with
phone.
his baby mother,
Damn.
He cheated on you with his baby mother?
cheat on me with his baby mother, and I don't play no games.
That's
So
what I'm doing,
now it was like
daddies.
embarrassing. I had to take all them pictures down, all them videos down, and it's a wrap.
Well, we'll say this: if you didn't post him, you probably would have never found out.
So that's your fault.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I would have found out anyway, but I really wish I didn't post them because I just feel like, dang, man, everybody know I'm not somebody who posts it. So it's like I really went out on a limb, and yeah, won't be doing that again.
You should have trusted your gut. You ruined your own relationship.
Damn it, man.
Well, he still had a baby she didn't know about. What do you mean?
She still wouldn't know.
And this is why you don't date baby daddies.
All right. Well, what's the moral of the story?
Don't post that man.
Until you get a ring. I agree with Kris and everybody else calling up. Don't post that man until you get a ring. Until he makes a real commitment to you, don't make a real commitment to him. Because posting something, going Instagram official is a real commitment.
That is a real commitment, and everyone's gonna know. Like when you go out or something like that, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, I saw your man." And that was always a thing. I saw your man. I saw your man. Nobody wants all that.
Jesus. All right. Well, when we come back, we got your rumor report. JT, she wilded out on somebody on social media. We'll get to it next, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Everybody, it's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Good morning. We got our special guest co-host, Kris Kaylin, joining us this morning.
Good morning, good morning.
From the 843 South Carolina State alumni. That makes 1.5 of us in here today. You know I have an honorary doctorate from South Carolina State. That's where my mother went.
Yes.
Okay, as well. Kris, do you know that in Charleston they have the Low Country Mental Health Conference? You ever heard of that?
I've never heard of that.
Me neither. I thought I was tripping.
When did they start?
They started it in 2012. I was talking to Mad Tech a couple weeks ago, and I was home for the grand opening of the International African American Museum.
Yeah.
And he told me about the Low Country Mental Health Conference, which is from July 26th to the 28th. So I was like, yo, we got to connect. We got to connect because we got to raise awareness for that. So my organization, the Mental Wealth Alliance, and the Mental Health the Low Country Mental Health Conference have partnered up, and so I will be welcoming people to the Low Country Mental Health Conference on July 27th in Charleston. So go to lowcountrymhconference.com to register. That's lowcountrymhconference.com to register. See, I thought I was tripping.
No, I didn't hear. And that's the thing, like, who are they advertising to? Because I'm all up around Charleston, and I have not heard that.
The whites.
I know. That's what somebody said on my live. That black people need mental health too, Charleston.
Exactly. And that was my point. And that was the conversation me and Mad Tech was having. So come on out July 26th to the 28th. Low Country Mental Health Conference has been going on since 2012. You can go to lowcountrymhconference.com to register to be there.
All right. Now, when we come back, of course, we got your rumor report. We got to talk about JT from City Girls. She's spaz about her man, and we'll tell you about it when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Right. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got our guest co-host, Kris Kaylin, joining us from South Carolina. Of course,
Good
Charleston,
morning,
South Carolina,
Charleston.
843.
Putting my hood on the map, period.
All right. Well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk a little Uzi Vert.
Rumor has it. Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the rumor report.
I mean, I guess we on The Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. On The Breakfast Club.
That's right. Get your fan out, bro. Get your fan out and give us some of that tea.
All right. Where's your fan at?
You gotta pop the fan though.
I'm
gonna show you. You gotta pop. No, you gotta flip the other way. Boom.
Pop your fan.
I already did. You ain't even hear mine. That's how good I am with it. Okay.
All right. So let's talk about JT beefing with Little Uzi Vert's alleged side chick. Now, Kris, do you know much about this?
Yeah, I know a lot about it. I saw it yesterday online when
perfect.
it was unfolding.
So tell us what happened, girl.
And I would say if you didn't post your man, you wouldn't have to do this. But now that we're here, we're going to talk about it.
Well, this all started with Little Uzi Vert. He did a record, and he mentioned this young lady in the record. Do you have the record? As his record with Future, he mentions this lady, Saudia B. Well, JT says Saudia B is trying to get clout off of that mention and says that she's been at him, trying to holler at him in her DMs and all of that. Oh, you got your you got a fan? Oh. So now JT actually left Saudia B a voice note. Go.
This done built up the courage to write me back 3 years later. You lame ass hoe, man. Go ahead on with all that. You talking all that shit. Talk about I did everything but leave. Yeah, and he did everything but leave too. Yeah, we together. We love it here, ho. You the same bitch, right? That brung your corny ass to Atlanta with that spray paint t-shirt on saying Saudia B because he mentioned your ass in the song. Thought you was about to start your career up, ho, but it ain't do nothing for you but how your ass still stuck in the slums with hand-me-down shoes and clothes from sites with your toes balled up in them. And fake ass Chanel bags. You can't even get a nigga to even take care of you. You DMing a baby daddy trying to get chose, begging. Oh, you got to get your hoes up. That boy ain't even. Girl.
Imagine doing all that and then forgetting to press live. Like you was just talking to the camera. Talking to your phone.
Well, that was a voice note.
Oh, that was a voice note?
That was a voice note.
The who?
To the girl, Saudi B.
It was on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
All right, now Young Miami jumped in and said, "Stop arguing with that hoe, JT. Uzi didn't do nothing for her, neither can you. Leave a bitch where they pathetic at."
How come when JT in Miami say ho, it sounds like colored? Leave that colored where she's at. You can't even get chose colored. Why it sound like that?
Well, the young lady, she went off. No, you don't. You love me. That's why you so updated and think you know so much about me.
Pop. Okay, ready? Boom.
Making up lies is even low for you. You two do much behind me. Crashing cars into houses, murdering babies, embarrassing yourself constantly. You do everything but leave. So JT said, I hate a bitch that's fake sick on their birthday. I don't even know where that came from.
We could have read this like a script.
I don't even know where that came from.
Let me ask you a question, Kris.
Yes.
Shouldn't JT be mad at Uzi for mentioning her in the first place?
She should be mad at Uzi because I would have popped him. I would have boxed him in the back of his head. Why are you mentioning this lady? Trying to give her some clout, and that's what happens when you give nobody clout, and then they do things like that. So yes.
All right. Well, she said.
But JT, don't come for me. I love you, girl. Don't come at me on Twitter now.
Now, she said you're delusional. Get off my ick. I'm not going back and forth over no Nick.
Now, who said that? Now
this the girl. I don't deal with.
What's her name?
Saudi B.
Saudi B. Okay. Was she rap?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Why do you feel like you know so much about me? Obsessed. Go run your car to another house, please. Crack baby. JT said.
Call her a crack baby?
Yeah. JT said, I hate a fake innocent hoe.
I hate a fake innocent colored.
Don't ever write me again. I ain't shame about nothing I do, but you laugh out loud. You a hot cat. Ooh. I don't know what a hot cat means.
Nah, that's
a hot
read.
cat.
What that mean?
I don't know what's a hot cat.
I don't know, but it sounds like a read.
That's a hot cat. Well, now we have JT got on her live, and this is what she said on her live.
For that ass, I swear to God, that's one going down just for coming for me right on my bad hair day. I want to think about you. I'll never think about you, but you're going down. You are going down, huh? And don't you forget it.
You going down, colored. And don't you forget it. On her bad head day.
Listen, you know what people going through, and y'all be starting mess with people. And it was like, I could have very well been having a good day, but I'm going to take it out on you. And that's what happened.
That is, she did say she having a bad head day. So is she just projecting because she having a bad head day? Maybe
a mixture.
Yeah, maybe it ain't that serious.
She's probably tired of that girl, and she had a bad hair day, so it's a mixture of both.
I don't know. But somebody left a comment. It was like, imagine fighting over a man that's wearing a skirt. And JT said, I'm doing it. Imagine because I'm doing it right now. So I don't know where it came from. I don't know where it started.
Uzi caused all this confusion.
He did. Just like at the BET Awards with Ice Spice when she threw her phone at him. Lil Uzi, you got to relax. Mr. Vert.
All right. Well, that's all I got for that one.
You gave us enough.
I gave you could put your fan down now. You like it? You like it now? Right. Well, Little Baby, it looks like he hired Tiana Taylor as a creative director on his tour. She is signed on as creative director and co-producer of Little Baby's upcoming tour. It's the Only Us tour. In the role, Taylor says that she'll have a say in the choreography, production, visual content, wardrobe, and more.
Listen, I know, Tiana Taylor may not have the bandwidth, but all of y'all should be hiring Tiana Taylor to do your creative.
She gave Summer Walker a complete 180.
That's right.
Like her set, dances, everything looks amazing. So
she did Lotto.
Yeah.
It's not too many people.
And Lola Brooke.
Lola Brooke too.
Yeah.
Lola Brooke too.
There's not too many people as creative as Tiana Taylor. You know, behind the camera with her visuals and the way she helps people put together their choreography and their stage show. So I don't know how much bandwidth TT got, but all of y'all should be booking Tiana Taylor for her services.
She's amazing.
She gets busy.
And I know y'all paying her top dollar, by the way.
Yes.
Because Tiana and Mama Nikki ain't having it no other way.
They definitely not playing. And shout out to TT. All right, and that is your rumor report. Now, Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Man, 4 after the hour. Do y'all colors know who Miranda Lambert is? If not, we'll talk about it 4 after the hour. She needs to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with her.
Who that is?
We'll find. I'll tell you.
We'll get to it next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkey of the Day, ask Charlamagne.
I'm a Democrat, so being donkey of the day is a little bit of a mixed blessing.
So like a donkey. Hee-haw. Okay.
Donkey of the day.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Now, I've been called a lot in my 23 years, but Donkey of the Day is a new one.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, July 18th goes to Miranda Lambert. Do any of the colors in the room know who Miranda Lambert is?
Only because I saw the clip.
I have no clue.
Okay, well, she's a country singer born in Longview, Texas. All right, she's a pretty big deal. Sells millions of records, has a really solid fan base, and she has a residency in Las Vegas. Okay, she's not no usher. Well, she has a residency in Las Vegas, all right? And she started a little mayonnaise-flavored kerfuffle over the weekend when she decided to shame some of her fans who paid their hard-earned money to come to her residency. Now, I'm really interested to see what y'all think about this because I see it both ways. First of all, the headline in the New York Post reads, Miranda Lambert fans walk out of her concert after she shamed selfie takers. Let's listen to what happened.
I'm gonna stop right here for a sec, Danny. I'm sorry. These girls are worried about their selfie and not listening to the song. It's pissing me off a little bit. Shall we start again?
I think she was a little off key and she just used that to get back on key, but that's just me. Now, there's a part of me who goes to concerts sometimes and performances, and all I can think to myself is, why is everyone watching this through their phone? Why can't people just ever enjoy the moment? It used to annoy me a lot until I realized me being annoyed at them is causing me not to enjoy the moment. See, when we are at a live event, a live show, and folks is choosing to watch that show through their phones, they choosing to go live the whole show, they want to sing their favorite songs with their friends for their IG stories, that's on them. I'm not about to spend the whole show complaining about what they doing because then I personally won't be enjoying my moment. Now, let's look at that from the perspective of the performer. I'm Miranda Lambert. I'm performing. I notice a group of girls taking a selfie in the crowd. It's 2003. Mind you, everybody and their mother probably got their phones out, but you are going to stop your whole show, interrupt the flow of everything. Never mind everybody else that's actually engaged, enjoying you. You're going to stop the flow to shame kids for taking selfies at your concert. Miranda, I know you're only 39, but relax, Grandma. Okay? This is a very elderly annoyance, all right? I expect this type of behavior from Dolly Parton, but Miranda, you're 39.
Who's Dolly Parton?
You really acting like a colored, and I know you know better, all right? Better cut it out now. Over there acting like a little canary colored. The canary yellow colored over there, all right? All right? All right? Miranda, this is your era. You should be more than used to this by now, and to say it's pissing me off a little bit, okay? Sorry, I don't like it at all. We're here to sing some country music. And these girls are worried about their selfie and not listening to the song. Maybe they love that song so much that they had to show their followers that they are all together watching their favorite artist singing their favorite song from that artist. That is nothing to stop a show over and shame the folks who paid good money to come watch you perform. Now, is the customer always right? No. But the customer can always make their own decisions. The customer can always make their own choices. And guess what? Several fans chose to leave. They chose to chuck the damn deuces. They decided to exit the premises because they came to a Miranda Lambert show to do a lot of things. But be shamed by Miranda Lambert is not one of them. To be shamed by the person they paid money, good money to see, is not one of them. Now, of course, these young ladies put their exit on social media. Okay, they are consistent. Content is content. You made them feel important, all right? They were important enough that you stopped your show to shame them. They think they really lit now. Let's listen.
Let's go. Come on. You don't do that to fans.
OMG, this bitch. Ugh, I'm so appalled. Latifah, let's get daddle, yeah?
Yeah, girl. I don't even know why I let you drag me out to this white shit anyway, because Beyonce would never.
I didn't know it was colored to Miranda Lambert.
Right? I was like, wait.
I had no idea. Wow. Miranda, you didn't even make this a teachable moment. Okay, you're supposed to encourage your fans to put the phones down and just enjoy. All right, enjoy where they are. If they don't, that's on them. They paid tickets. They can choose to enjoy the show however they want. If they don't, who cares? You still got paid. Nowadays, taking selfies, going live is all part of the concert going experience. May not be for you, but it is for the customer. Please give Miranda Lambert the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. Ooh, you are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw.
Now, am I tripping?
No.
Okay.
Well, we could discuss.
Yeah.
But what's the lady's name?
Miranda Lambert.
Name one song.
I can't. I'm a colored. Why would I know her music?
Chris,
maybe she.
Can you name one song?
Maybe he would cheat. What song? I dug my key in. That's her. No.
Let me see.
I dug my key.
Why you look at the only white person in the room?
Don't do that.
The only white person.
Don't call me out. I thought he was saying yes. I dug my
Charlamagne's looking it up right now.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Something.
I googled Miranda Lambert, dug my key, and Carrie Underwood.
Oh, okay, it's Carrie Underwood.
Before He Cheats came up.
I'm not saying. Okay, you know what?
No, it
This can
does
go
say
back.
it does. Miranda Lambert dug my key into the side.
His some 4-wheel drive. I went to School of the Arts, so.
This is all.
That's not what I was singing.
This is it.
Why is this in the system?
Turn up a little bit.
Why is this in the system at the hip hop radio station?
I don't know. Let me hear.
I bet you the only song you can find that's hip hop at a country station is Old Town Road. Why is this in the system?
I don't even know if you can find that.
Right.
Did she start singing yet?
What is this? Never.
Wait, I'm not stuck over the girls being black. I'm pretty sure they were black. No.
Who, the people that?
Yeah, they sounded black.
Nah, you can turn that down. I don't know what that is.
Am I judging? Okay, I'm gonna stop.
You don't think no black people should be at her concert?
No, I'm just shocked. I didn't know black people went to country concerts, but I mean, I don't want to sound ignorant.
Can y'all name?
That wasn't real.
Can y'all name 3 country singers?
Oh, okay. That's what I was like. It's no way. I was like, it's no way this is real.
That wasn't real. Our producers made that. It started off real.
Okay.
It did start off real. Play it again, Red.
I was like, wait.
No, it didn't.
All right. Thank you, BET. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Say peace to BET, Kris Kaylin.
Bye, BET.
I can't even name 3 country singers.
I can.
I can. Lil Nas X.
Oh no, I
He's
can't.
not country.
I definitely can.
Go ahead.
Taylor Parton.
Who?
Carrie Swift. And Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin plays for the Yankees, right? Blake Griffin. No, he plays basketball. Sorry, Blake Griffin plays for one of them teams.
Who's the Blake?
He's played for the.
There you go. Blake Shelton.
You looked at him.
No, he said Shelton.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
Darius Rucker from Charleston.
Darius Rucker. Drop one of Clues bombs for Hootie and the Blowfish.
Hey.
Who's that?
That's Darius Rucker.
Yes.
I gotta do my homework.
I know Darius Rucker. Now you should,
White people
know
in Charleston. Listen, Darius Rucker gets all the respect in Charleston.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
They love him.
He's the greatest country singer of all time, if you ask me.
I know Old Town Road, Lil Nas X.
That is not country. He's not a country artist.
Nelly did a country record.
Okay.
And he did it with Tim Burton.
No, country artist, not
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton's the restaurant. That's the restaurant.
No, Tim Burton was on Home Improvement.
Tim McGraw.
Boom.
You know, this is terrible.
Didn't Tim Burton have a TV show called Home Improvement?
Yeah. Wait.
That was Tim Allen.
Tim something.
You confusing all these white people.
On purpose. Just irking them.
This is Duty and the Blowfish right here.
No, don't disrespect Hootie. That's a black man. That's Darius Rucker, the greatest country singer of all time.
He's black?
As a Charlestonian, you gotta respect Darius Rucker.
He's the greatest country singer of all time, Darius Rucker.
Hootie and the Blowfish is black?
Yeah, no, Darius Rucker is black. Hootie and them, they white.
Blowfish is white.
The Blowfish is white.
Y'all confusing me.
The Blowfish is white. Darius Rucker is black.
Hootie black.
I'm not messing with y'all. Y'all confusing me. I think y'all playing with me.
No, it's so serious.
Google it.
I'm not. I don't want that in my Google find.
Darius Rucker.
All right. Now, when we come back, what are we talking about? 800-585-1051.
Was Miranda Lambert wrong?
That is the question. Yeah. She's performing. Somebody is somebody's taking a selfie. She's trying to perform, and they all in the selfie. She just want to. Here we go. She wants to perform.
I think she was dead wrong for shaming those people.
I think she was right. I think she's going to have to get to the point where they're going to have to do like Dave Chappelle, where they're going to have to take everybody's phone so people can actually enjoy the moment, enjoy the show.
The difference between comedy... Go ahead, Kris.
No, I was going to say, but if I'm paying my money and if I want to take a video with my friends singing your song to post, like, for 10 seconds... Why does that?
If you ever been to a concert, it's never 10 seconds. It's the whole show. Everybody got their phones out, and that got to be annoying.
And the difference between comedy and music is they perform them same songs every night. Whatever Drake did last night at the Barclays, he gonna do again tonight. Comedy, these people are working on sets that they're going to release as specials later. That's why they don't want people to record.
And like Beyonce's tour is all over, and it's just like I'm still looking forward to seeing it.
800-585-1051. Let's discuss this. The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
everybody? It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our special guest host with us, Kris Kaylin.
Good morning.
And we're asking now, Charlamagne gave Donkey today to who?
Miranda Lambert. We got Miranda Lambert in Breakfast Club court. I have no idea who Miranda Lambert is. Couldn't pick her out of a lineup.
Me neither.
All right, but I know she's a country singer.
So we're asking, was she wrong for stopping the show and embarrassing her fans? I don't think she was wrong. Could you imagine being a performer and you're going city to city and people are really not paying attention to you? They're not listening to the music. They're not vibing out with you. They're on their phones. They're taking pictures. They're taking selfies. It has to get annoying because you're on stage for over an hour.
I mean, if you're doing residencies and you're doing like theater-sized venues, arena-sized venues, you really shouldn't even notice. And if you do notice, to me, it's just par for the course in 2023. Everybody does it.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it comfortable. Like, if you're performing and you're singing out your heart, and then you look on the corner and some girl is taking a selfie of herself, you're like, damn, at least, be into the show. You can take a selfie at your crib. You can take a selfie before you get there. You can take a selfie when you leave.
But this is the age of social media. Everything is going to be Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever it is. So people are going to record. And also, when you leave the concert, to have that memory, too.
That is true, too.
Like,
to me, it's all part of the concert going experience.
Yeah.
I used to get annoyed by it, but then I realized that I'm not enjoying the moment because I'm too busy paying attention to them and being mad at them. Like, I don't care. Like, let them do what they do. I'm here, engaged. Let me be engaged. So people like Miranda Swift should cater to people like me that are coming to your concert to engage. Don't worry about the people on your phone.
Problem is more people like not you that's taping and less people like you.
But I mean, also you can use that as a plus because this is going to be all over. All these people in here, they're going to post it. More people are going to find out about your concert. I mean, even hosting events. Granted, I can't film myself, but I am happy when people are filming me and I can go back and share it or have that memory.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Uncle Charlotte, Uncle Evie. This KK from Brownsville.
What's up, KK?
KK, what up, King?
Hey, man, what's going on, man?
How old are you, brother?
32.
Congratulations, man. 32 years old, surviving still.
I made it.
You made it, brother.
Now we're talking about this country singer. Was she wrong?
Absolutely not. I feel like the only thing that should be recorded is sex. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
what?
What did you say?
That's the only thing that should be recorded in live action, I'm saying.
Oh, sex? Okay. Freak.
No.
You a little kinky?
Okay.
No. That is the last thing.
Absolutely. So, like I said, that's
Say your name so every girl can hear you so they know not to have sex with you.
Oh, man. Of course, you got to both agree.
Okay, that's a start.
But, yeah, like I was saying, that's her performing with Kanye West and all of them do it like on something. They are rant, do they little rant. So she's just telling them, like, enjoy the show. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful. That's all.
She ain't say it like that, though. She just said it like that. That's different. She actually shamed these people, told them that it's pissing her off a little bit.
She specifically called out two people.
Yeah, and you can play into it. Like, I've seen Drake take the phone
and take a selfie
and
with
get the phone back.
Yeah,
Like, play into
a lot of people do it.
On the bright side, they didn't throw their phones like people have been doing lately.
They will next time.
They
They're going to buy
next
tickets
time.
just to throw their phones at Loretta Lynn.
Hello, who's this? Who?
Hi, this is Taisha.
Hey, Taisha, good morning. What's your thoughts about this country singer?
I feel like she was completely wrong.
Why?
Tell us more.
I just know that me personally, if I'm going to a concert, I'm going to pull my phone out. I'm going to just be excited in the moment, of course. That don't mean I'm going to be recording the whole time, but I paid my money, so I'm going to do what I want with it. That don't mean I'm going to record the entire show, but I'm just happy to be there. If I'm coming to see you, that means I love you. I love your music. I love what you do.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm enjoying the moment.
And it's strange because she's young. She's 39 years old. Like, I think the only country singer that might be younger than her is somebody like a Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? Like, this is something I would expect from, like, Reba McEntire.
Is Taylor Swift a country singer or pop artist?
I don't know, man.
I know she started off country. Like, I don't know. I think she's country and pop.
Okay. Hello?
Good morning. Good morning.
What's your name?
My name is Crystal, a.k.a. Big Girl.
Hey, Crystal. Good morning. What's your thoughts, mama?
I feel like she was absolutely correct. I just saw Lil Wayne, and he made it all about his music and his side thoughts. I feel like concerts are in real time, and we are there for real emotions and originality. These performances are never exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? And like with Lil Wayne, he took the time every time to say that how much he appreciated his audience. Like between every take, that was his downtime, telling him he appreciated us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So she can't say she don't appreciate what she don't appreciate. It's her show.
All right. Well, 800-585-1051. If you're just joining us, Charlamagne gave Donkey today to a country singer.
Miranda Lambert.
And why?
because she shamed her fans for simply taking a selfie at her show.
In the middle of her show.
Which I think is ridiculous. Like, you got to let the fans, they paid tickets. Let them come out and enjoy the show the way they want to enjoy the show.
All right, we'll take your calls when we come back. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Everybody, it's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, this topic comes from Charlamagne's Donkey of the Day. He gave Donkey of the Day to a country singer.
Yes, her name is Miranda Lambert. Okay, not to be confused with Faith Hill, Loretta Lynn, Reba McEntire, or a whole bunch of other country singers I just Googled. Okay, but you should confuse them if you're black, because you have to get them back for what they did to Luther Vandross and Master P. So Shania Twain was on stage, and Shania Twain was upset that there was people in the crowd taking selfies.
Now, if I'm Shania Twain, I understand why she's upset, because she's performing. She's doing an hour-long or more than an hour set, and while she's singing, people are taking selfies. They're not paying attention to me, and I would be a little bit upset about that. This is my art, and I'm sensitive about my ish.
But what if I want to save the memory? So I can go back and look at it.
That's right.
And play my favorite song and post it on social media and tag you and tell you how much I love you as a fan.
That's right.
No, I want you to enjoy it. I want you to live in the moment.
Doesn't all of that increase anticipation for your show, though?
I would think so. Like I said, I'm excited to see the Renaissance tour, and it's all over from the time she was out of the country being back in the States.
I'm going to see the Renaissance tour in a couple weeks, by the way.
I thought it was dope when LeBron James passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right?
Yep.
There was a picture where everybody has their phone out taking pictures of the last shot. And then you see Phil Knight, which is the owner of Nike, no phone in his hand, and he's just the only one just watching and enjoying it.
In real time.
And I was like, damn, he's enjoying it in real time.
By the way, it doesn't make sense if you're somebody like Phil Knight to do that, because I'm sure Nike had the best angle, because they were going to have a million different commercials. So Phil Knight has probably seen it, so many different ways more than anybody.
But it just looked like he was enjoying the moment while everybody was looking through their phone trying to catch it. You know what I mean? And he was just really locked in and enjoying it.
I'm with you. I'm one of those people. I like to enjoy the moment.
Hello, who's this?
Ariel from Macon.
Hey, Ariel, good morning. Talk to us. What was your thoughts on the
Good
country
morning.
singer?
So I don't think she was wrong at all. Like one of you guys said, when you go to a comedy club or a comedy show, they make you lock your phone up, so you can pay attention and be there in the moment. So I don't think she was wrong for feeling the way that they had all those phones and stuff in her face.
We can't compare comedy to the live musical performances, though, because comedians go out there and they're doing jokes that nobody has seen before, and they're usually practicing to do an actual set.
Yeah, I mean, well, somebody who got kicked out of a comedy show for pulling out my phone.
Who kicked you out?
Kevin Hart.
That's right. Drop on the clues bombs for Kevin Hart.
That's why I made him that short on the door.
No.
That's his actual size. That's his actual size.
I think you deserve to get kicked out. If they had rules and regulations, you thought because you DJ Envy and you Dominican that you could just come in there and violate the rules that the colored set. He set you straight, didn't he?
Well, I'm not Dominican, and Kevin Hart is a friend, so I pulled my phone out.
Say he's not colored.
I pulled my phone out, and they threw me out.
So did they tap you on the shoulder, or how did they do it?
No, it wasn't a tap. It was like, come here, let me show you. I'm not going to be too aggressive. They're like, sir, come with me, please, sir.
Are you serious? Oh, my gosh.
They grab me down. They grab me I'm like, Kev!
I'm not mad at them. You should have followed the rules.
You know what? F you.
You should have followed the rules.
Hello, who's this?
Trey.
Hey, what's up, bro?
No, I was going to say, I feel like it's not a problem if people are recording at a concert, because they posted on their story. Ain't no telling who was going to reach. And if you got 1,000 people at a concert recording, that's at least 4,000 or 5,000 people on their social media pages that see it. And somebody that might not know who the artist is will discover them through that story.
That's true. That's a form of promotion. Thank you, brother. Hello, who's this?
This is Sasha.
Hey, Sasha. Good morning. What's your thoughts, mama?
What are your shots on Carrie Underwood?
You shut up.
Period. Just like that. My thoughts are she's wrong. Like, how can you tell? First of all, let me start by saying I love y'all. I listen to y'all every day and have for the whole 13 years.
Oh, we love you too.
But yeah, I feel like she's totally wrong. People spend their hard-earned money, so they should be able to enjoy the show however they see fit. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. Beyonce was here last night. Not one time did she stop her show to tell people, put your phones down. She wants people to enjoy the experience. This might be the biggest thing that they've ever done. They might want to have that memory to last. I know I've seen old pictures and videos of Luther Vandross that my mom and dad took when he was here.
Was he performing Make 'Em Say, huh?
He sure was. You know it.
Okay.
you know, but at the end of the day, people can enjoy the show however they want to. She messed up that experience for everybody else based off of two girls trying to take a selfie.
I totally agree. I don't have a problem with it whatsoever. And you know what I was thinking too? It probably makes the artists go harder because the artists know that all these cameras are out, so they don't want to mess up in no way, shape, or form.
Right.
And I mean, honestly, if you think about it, remember when she first started and Blue Ivy was on stage, and progressively she got like better with the dancing and all the things that she put in there because people are filming you, people are recording you, so you want to see the growth.
That's true.
Absolutely, because the growth was there. The show was phenomenal. Everybody had their phones out. She encouraged it. She wanted people to enjoy themselves. She flat out said, however you want to enjoy the show, enjoy the show.
That's real.
All artists should have that aspect on it.
I agree wholeheartedly. That's why Beyonce is the bar.
Period.
Man, Blue Ivy having a hell of a summer. Ain't she?
She's having the best summer.
She is.
Imagine her classmates.
Exactly.
Like, I wouldn't even want to share what you do this summer. Went to Disney. What you do? Went on tour.
Exactly. Can you imagine that?
No.
First day of school, what y'all do this summer? Everybody saw what Blue did this summer.
Like,
Blue just sit back with her shades on in the class like,
we don't need you to share.
I went to Disney. I went to Dubai. I went here.
I made $1 million touring.
Right. Multiple millions.
Jesus.
Damn.
I made more than my teachers.
Damn. Jesus. Damn. And she made more than all of us. Jadakiss, he talks Kanye West. All right, we'll get to it next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Good morning. We have Kris Kaylin here. She's our special guest host this morning from South Carolina.
Good morning.
South
Good
Carolina's
morning.
All right, well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Akon.
Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on The Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Yes, on The Breakfast Club.
So, Kris, what is your favorite movie? I'm just curious.
My favorite movie is Coming to America.
What's your favorite movie, Charlamagne?
Man, that's a hard question. A favorite?
Yeah.
Of all time?
Yes.
Probably Avengers Endgame.
Jesus Christ.
Infinity War and Endgame. Probably if I had to pick one all time.
Well, mine is Coming to America, too.
Yeah, I can quote all the words. Don't
You
watch
and
it with me.
both. I'll
Okay,
watch
great.
it a zillion and one times. Just on the plane, I'll watch it again.
Goodfellas came to mind, too.
No, Coming to America. Now, the reason I asked is, of course, Coming to America. Akon said when he watched that movie, he was inspired. Now, you know Eddie Murphy. He was an African prince. He traveled to the U.S.
That looked like one of Eddie Murphy's hats that he wore in the movie. What was you inspired to do, Akon?
He said he used to lie about being an African prince.
When I came here, it was just a matter of adopting, and I think a lot of my choices came from just wanting to be, accepted
right.
amongst the crowd. So that's how I got caught into, all the things that I got caught into, including cars, because cars made me feel special. I was young, I can drive into the most elite vehicles, and then I ran with the narrative that I was an African prince. You know what I'm saying? So
you was using that back then?
Yeah, just like what? After coming to America, I was like, you know what I'm saying? That's what motivated.
And that was off of Drink Champs, of course.
That's the power of movies. That's the power of, TV shows and stuff like that.
But that
imagery is important.
But you would believe him after Coming to America. If you seen Akon pull up in a stolen car, right? Because they used to steal cars back in the day.
What?
Yeah. He always talks about it.
I know, but what does this have to do with Coming to America?
I'm just saying you would believe it because you see an African prince in Coming to America. So if Akon came and said he was an African prince, you would believe it. It would make it believable.
What the stolen car got to do with anything?
Because he said he would pull up in elite cars. And the elite cars that he pulled up in were stolen.
Oh, he said that.
Okay, you don't listen.
You were listening to the clip.
Yeah, I didn't hear him say nothing about the stolen cars.
No, he said I would pull up in elite cars, but we all know that Akon used to steal.
No, we did not all know that, snitch. We had no clue about that, you freaking rat.
Vlad TV. Okay, Vlad.
Strike that off the record.
Just out here volunteering information. Like, why would you do that? I'm like, what does got to do with an African prince and a black man pulling up in a stolen car? How is that a correlation?
Hold on, let me just.
This guy is correct. Don't Google it. Why are you Googling it
I just
for?
want to make sure it's out there.
Because he's Vlad TV.
I don't think Vlad would ever do anything like this. Jesus Christ.
All right, well, let's strike this from the record.
It's too late. Everybody heard it.
No, you can strike. If you strike it from the record, nobody. You got to take it out your mind.
Nah. That man out here talking about how he got inspired.
That was like 16
by an African prince, and you out here, he pull up in a stolen car. That colored pulled up in a stolen car. What the hell?
Akon.
Why?
Akon stealing cars.
You still doing it?
Googling it.
Nah, see, I knew it. Wait,
why don't you Google African kings, African princes?
Akon on getting caught for running the car theft ring. Yes, I knew it was a story. That's what he got locked up for. Okay. I'm locked
but I don't understand why you I don't understand why you volunteered that information.
I'm just saying, because that's what he's. You know what? Forget it. Jadakiss talks about Kanye and talks about Kanye isn't as awesome as he used to be.
How's Kanye? You have love for him?
I met like 5 or 6 different Kanye.
Do you remember when he was a nerd?
The first 4 was awesome. The last 2 was a little bit.
Couldn't you be like, do a Steve Harvey, be like, enough of this foolishness?
No. What?
Music is sort of like a mind your business thing.
That was the Adam Friedland show. And they asked him about Kanye West. Now, Charlamagne, you met Kanye West a couple of times. What Kanye did you meet? Was it?
I agree with Jada wholeheartedly. That's the most accurate depiction of Kanye West I think I've ever heard.
But a bunch of different ones?
Yeah, you've met several versions of Kanye West. The first few are cool. The last couple was like, ugh.
When I interviewed him when he was doing the presidency run, I was nervous.
You interviewed him during the presidency run?
Mm-hmm, when he came to Charleston, and I was just nervous. I was like, I didn't want to like piss him off, but it was a really good interview. Ended up going viral. But yeah, so it was good. I mean, he was cool. He was happy Kanye. So
he did the interview with you, and he said
Jay-Z was going to be his vice president.
His running mate.
Yes.
Yep.
Did you believe it when he said it?
No, not at all. But I mean, hey. Want a good interview.
You know, Charlamagne was on his
I know he did talk about Charlamagne too.
Yeah, you was going to be his defense.
You just be making stuff up.
No, he did say that. He did say that. He said you was going to be on his yes, you was going to be on his campaign.
That never happened. That never happened.
You wasn't going to be in the Department of Defense?
I was not going to be in the Department of nothing.
Okay. You wasn't trying to pull up to the White House?
Nope.
He
was. He did call me when he was in Charleston. That's about it. I gave him some advice. That's all. Told him who to do some interviews with. That's about it. I ain't got nothing else to do with that. That's all.
So you was his publicist then?
No, man. What's wrong with you?
Just asking. All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
You know what, too? I want to salute our good sister, Jess Hilarious. I want to tell everybody in Atlanta that this Friday and Saturday, Jess is going to be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater Underground in Atlanta, Georgia. 4 shows, 2 days, so go get your tickets. Okay?
Say it again. I want to say it again so people can hear you. Go. Jess Hilarious is her name. What's she going to be?
Jess Hilarious.
Right.
This Friday and Saturday, she's going to be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater Underground in Atlanta, Georgia. 4 shows in 2 days. Make sure you go get your tickets.
All right. Now, Jess Hilarious, I seen you yesterday. I seen you driving a nice whip. You know, my car show's coming to Atlanta next Saturday. I need that car, Jess. I look like a G-Wagon. I don't know what it was. I seen nice red leather seats. I need that car. My car show comes to Atlanta next Saturday.
Yeah, what's up with you?
Today
you just snitching on everybody. You want to give the license plate number to her car too? Damn, yo.
I didn't say that.
And you called me a spy.
But the car show is next Saturday, of course. We're going to have cars from Young Dolph's whole fleet, Boosie Badass, 50 Cent, Jess Hilarious's car, and more. So we got rides and gaming for the kids. It's going to be a lot of fun. Kids 5 and under free. Next weekend. Next Saturday. Next Saturday in Atlanta. All right? Well, let's get to the mix. What up, Louis V? It's the Breakfast Club.
Louis V.
Hey.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Our audible pick of the day is The Space Within. Jessica Chastain, Bobby Cannavale, and our all-star cast are on board for this supernatural audio thriller. Listen when you sign up for a free trial at audible.com/Breakfast Club.
WWPR FM HD1 New York.
An iHeart radio station.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Just want to remind you guys again, September 16th, we're doing the HBCU NY Classic out here at MetLife Stadium. Would love to see you guys come through. It's Morehouse versus Albany State, 2 Georgia schools. And we're just trying to get all the HBCUs involved. We talk about supporting HBCUs and showing the kids what HBCU life is all about. So we're going to have not just those schools. We're going to have all different schools out there for tailgating. I know Hampton's pulling up. I know Howard's pulling up. Morgan's pulling up. Virginia Union. I think North Carolina A&T. Hopefully we get FAMU. And just we're going to have step shows. There's going to be career fairs. There's going to be panels. We just want to really show people what it is going to a HBCU, and not only that, do something that's out here. I mean, for me to go to Classic, I got to go to Florida or Alabama. So hopefully this is something that we can continue to do each and every year and enjoy ourselves and have a lot of fun. Just a Google.
I ain't hear not one South Carolina State mention. Did you, Chris?
You got 2 Bulldogs in here. I'm offended. South Carolina State class of 2016. Shout out to the communications program.
You all good and all, but your mama is the queen right here.
No, my mom is that.
I was just talking to your mama behind the scenes. Kris Kaylin's mom played basketball.
Say the name.
Roberta Williams, the only jersey retired in Smith, Hammond, and Middleton Memorial Center is Big Roberta, not the little one, number 11. That's my mom's jersey. And she is inducted into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame in Knoxville, Tennessee.
That's dope. And not only that, she played a little professional as well. This was before the WNBA, so she played professionally. And she was telling me how it was, how tough it was and how difficult it was at one time that, all the girls had to stay in one house because there was really no budget. They
had the peach baskets. They used to shoot on the peach basket.
Well, it's not that old, you ass. It's not that old. You know what? Why are you trying to do me like that? Why are you trying to do me like that? See, that's what happens when somebody pays for their degree. That's what happens when somebody pays for their degree. So we want to salute you, mama.
That's right. Legends like Don Staley have said that, that is the show that she stands on.
Mm-hmm.
Drop one of the clues bomb for my mom.
That's right.
All right, and when we come back, we got the positive notice, the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, Kris, you coming back tomorrow, right?
I'll be back and better tomorrow.
Give me your Twitters and Instagrams and all that good stuff, Kris.
Absolutely. So my social media, Kris Kaylin, KRISKAYLIN, Kris Kaylin on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, _Kris Kaylin on Twitter, and make sure you stream my podcast, which is available on Apple and Spotify and YouTube, the What Was Said podcast.
And Kris actually has a podcast, and the thing I like about Kris is Kris is an actual radio personality. Mm-hmm. A few years ago when I was home in Charleston, South Carolina, I heard her on air, and I think that radio didn't do a good job of grooming the next generation of radio talent
personalities. Yep.
So the talent pool is very, 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 very slim.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But Kris is one of those ones.
All right, and Kris, I know you're touching the town tonight. You got work in the morning, so
yes, I'll be here.
All right,
and I won't look like I have a hangover.
All right,
and if I do, don't talk about me.
Leave us on a positive note.
The positive note is this, man. Not in doing what you like, but in liking what you do is the secret of happiness.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?